Welcome to another exciting edition of The Ravens Flock. Welcome, nerds all over the internet. It is Saturday, October 12th, and we are here, whether it be rain, sleet, or snow, or tornadoes, or hurricanes in our case. The Ravens Flock is here, and our channel is still going.
You forgot flooding.
You forgot
flooding.
And flooding, yes, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Horrible, eldritch, abominable natural disasters of which we
All
can
the
only hope
wind.
to control, only to squalor and folly, and with gnashing of teeth and all that other biblical
And gas
crap.
lines.
And gas lines.
Oh God,
yes.
and no power in the lights because
Yes.
Well,
people don't know how to do four-way stops.
We have to,
Well,
we have
those
to go back
situations
through that.
typically go with natural disasters. But yes, welcome everybody to the Ravens Flock. I am your host, Jose Casabona. I am also the host of Wrestle Rewind, and I am the founder, executive producer, and content manager of this channel. And we appreciate all of you tuning in here tonight. Now, joining me on my left is, of course, one of our awesome cosplayers on this channel, Dragon Fang Cosplay.
Hi guys. We're actually missing someone. Oh goodness.
We'll address him in just. We'll address his absence in just a minute.
I am just happy to be here, and oh God, what a nightmare Milton was.
Yes, it was. It
Oh.
was definitely something that I would like to not think about for a while.
I hope everyone in the Florida area, everyone is safe.
And for those who have been affected, we're actually going to try and help you out here tonight as best as possible. Oh, you spoke of the devil, and he appears.
Well, guess what? He
I summoned him.
Let's bring him in. Let's bring him.
I summoned him.
Folks, he cannot be here with us in person, but joining us live via satellite.
There's no satellite involved today. It's just a Zoom call.
Okay, we haven't
Quit trying to say that.
We haven't got. Okay, we're not that lucrative yet. Live via Zoom call is
Where's
the
the Zoom
host of
window?
Los Amigos Play, a man who survived despite the horrendousness of Hurricane Milton, Mr. Angel Mendez.
Greetings, fellow believers, and not quite cult members. It is I live, despite nature's greatest attempts on my life. It will take more than that to put me down, because I am not unlike the black mosquito, and not unlike the yellow fever. I ain't never gonna come back, baby.
I know.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you taking the time to wait for me. I apologize for the lateness. Unfortunately, while I did manage to avoid the worst of the storm, the rest of my neighborhood didn't. And as a result, I had to wait until just now when the gas station near my place opened up to fill my tank. I had to rush out because the line was already forming, but I managed to avoid the worst of the wait and fill it. That being said, fair warning, my internet is extremely unreliable because Spectrum moves at the speed of hops.
Listen, dude, it's all right, man. Listen, we're all feeling the aftermath, including our internet connections being spotty, so you're good. But then again,
Thank you. So if
your internet has always been spotty, so you know.
Yes, okay, it's gonna be more spotty than usual. So if I accidentally drop out of this meeting for no reason, don't worry, I'll jump right back in. And as usual, it is a pleasure to be here with all of you in spirit. And I hope that you enjoy watching this show in spirit as much as we enjoy making it for you, metaphorically speaking.
Don't worry, Angel.
No, we totally don't enjoy this at all.
Angel, we'll let you know if you start sounding like dial-up, okay?
Again.
Oh my god.
Now, joining us
Ready when you are.
Yes, and joining us on our right is one of our awesome cosplayers here, who is definitely not running on dial-up speed, Miss Ayana Rose Cosplay.
Hi guys, yeah, not dial-up, but work was fun after the hurricane. You know why?
Good grief, why? What did they do?
So in my team, we have 11 people. We have 7 people in Florida. Out of the 7 people in Florida, only 2 people had internet. Me and one of my other coworkers.
Oh, no.
So that was, we had to do a lot of
you got butt plugged by the customer incoming calls.
Oh no, no calls, thank God. We don't really get that many calls, but no, it's it was fun trying to play. Okay, who's covering for who? Because we only have like 7 people. No, 7.
Line by 2.
Whatever. We didn't have that many people covering, so it was really fun. Yeah. No, but yeah. Speaking of gas lines. Yeah, I kind of need to fill up. I need to fill up
Zay,
going back home.
Zay, we forgot to mention, We storm fostered a puppy.
Oh yeah, we have a puppy.
Yay!
Not a puppy at home.
It was a beautiful little pitty.
We'll get to it in a bit, but we just
Oh wait.
have one more
Just saying. If anyone really wants to adopt a dog, yeah, there's a cute little pitty named Norma, and she's up for adoption, and she's super sweet, but she's a one dog family type of person. So
make sure
she's already crate trained.
So yeah, so the good news is she's trained. The bad news is she's very, very neat.
oh yeah, no, we
She's territorial.
She will climb in the chair and just sit on
we
top
taught
of
her
you.
how to sit, so that's
Yes.
a plus.
Yeah.
All right, and of course, let's not forget the host of the Black Files, my tag partner for Wrestle Rewind, a man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week, a man whose mental chaotic capacity is rivals that of a Category 5 hurricane,
Bitch Cat 6.
Twice.
Mr. Juan Arouse.
Damn right. Thank you for that fine introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget the Mr. folks.
I was being nice about it.
Yeah, and I'm being arrogant. I'm allowed. Angel
Boys.
can only do so much via
Boys.
Zoom over here.
Boys.
He can't throw his ego
Hurricanes
around.
are not nice, bruh.
No, they're not.
No.
What do you call Angel Mendez when you take away all of his video games and you leave them stranded at home?
Oh wait,
What do you call him?
Angel Mendez before he came to the US.
there was.
No, you're tropical depression.
What was the joke?
Oof.
Oof.
Yeah, that is pretty depressing. And if it's any consolation, Sienna, and I can certainly sympathize because I have not literally been able to go to work for the last few days. And bearing the things are going, it is likely that my office will remain closed down for the next few days too, because not only is the entire state flooded to hell, that entire section of the neighborhood doesn't have any power.
Oh.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Dude,
It
your
is
company got-
not looking good.
Damn, dude, your workplace got wrecked.
Yes, they did.
All right. Well,
Can I say a little joke first?
one little joke before I do the housekeeping.
So I want you all to say this out loud, because you're gonna laugh. Oh, you asked for a little rain? I thought you said hurricane. Mic drop.
I refuse to laugh. That hurts
Sorry,
too
you
much.
know
I
us
will-
Floridas. You know us Floridians. We
you
have to
can't
have
do
humor.
this to me.
We have to have
The
humor.
actual nerve is some other, like, the actually, like, freaking other states just a couple miles north of us, like Georgia. Those motherfuckers, they got freaking Aurora Borealis. We get a goddamn
know.
hurricane.
Asshole.
Oh, come
That
on,
was
really?
so unfair.
So
Aurora Borealis on this place at this time, localized entirely within that coastal area.
yes.
Can I see it?
No.
All right, let's move
Oh.
on.
You guys also do realize we were very, very close to the 4 hurricanes of 2004. We had 3 already.
All right, well,
Yeah.
Going for the hat trick.
guys, let's please not tempt fate. Now, much like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button on the bottom right corner of your screen. Click the bell icon to enable notifications. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. For $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism by becoming full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard to stay and strong to make your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there's an easy solution to that. All you guys need to do is continue doing what you've been doing all this time. Support the Ravens flock. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your coworkers. Tell your old schoolmates. Tell Dave, okay? Because everyone knows a Dave. Go tell Dave. He's been missing out for at least the last 9 years. He needs
Damn,
to catch
Dave.
up.
I don't know. Hey, Angel, you know a guy named Dave?
I actually do.
I told you so.
All right.
He
I don't
works on
think I
the
do.
4th English. He works on the 3rd English out of work, and he's fairly misconstrued. The only reason I remember is because he braided his beard.
More subscribers
Okay,
means
then.
more inner flockers, and more inner flockers we've got, the closer we are to becoming fully independent. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discounts for our merch store, link in the description below. And you also get access to us, the Ravens flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your inputs, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. We've got folks in the chat. Let me go ahead and say hello to them. We have Sarah Serendi Magical Cosplay. How you doing? honey?
Hello.
I miss my PS4. She also went ahead and dropped a $2 super chat.
Yeah,
Alright,
thank
very
you.
much. We
Thank you
really
so
appreciate
much.
Says, hope everyone is doing all right and healing. We appreciate you there.
I also saw Odd Cinderella.
Aunt Cinderella, how you doing, sweetheart? I went ahead
Hello.
and sent you the invite link myself to our show. She said in here, no work for a week. Let me see here. What was that? Where did it go? Where is it? Stop it. There it
I
is.
saw it on the
No
chat.
power for 3 days. Got to throw away food. Sigh. Got to wait to see if my job will call us in. I am so sorry, honey. You're gonna be okay. I know this for a fact.
Our sincerest condolences
Mr.
for your
Quick is
loss.
also
We
in
know
the chat.
exactly how painful it is.
Yeah, and fiance applied for the female assistance, waiting on approval. I hope you guys get it over here. Ben Cruz, hey up, Ben Cruz. The Joseph Santos. I had a full summer in 120 degrees today. I was wishing for hurricanes. Ow, why the hell?
No,
Mr.
just wish
Quake,
for
how
a
you doing, Mr.
thunderstorm.
Quake? How you doing? Lisa Boo is in the chat, and Matthew Coburn, Gladys 9000. Hey up, Gladys. The cake was not a lie. We appreciate that. Let me see what else have we got.
I think that's all.
That's all we've got so far. Everyone who's piping up in the chat, thank you all so much for your interaction, for your discussions and your thoughts. We appreciate it. We know that this has been a really trying time for
It
everyone.
has, and make no mistake, going through natural disasters such as hurricanes is also a learning experience because we learn how to prepare ourselves for the foreseeable future by stocking up on supplies. And you know, you have to stock up on food supplies. You also have to stock up on water. You have to stock up on
If you can.
you have to stock up on electricity. You have to make sure that your vehicles are fueled up. But you also have to make sure that you are properly fueled up.
For crying out loud, folks, you can't run around like a chicken with their head chopped off. What you going after a hurricane or even beforehand, you need to have your wits about you. In order to do that, you're going to need to have the right kind of energy, which is why we here at the Ravens Flock are proud to continue being partnered up with Glitch Energy. Glitch Energy specially formulated smart energy blend. What the heck, Dragon Fang? Hold on.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, he has a spare.
Oh my god, she just shoved the entire tub in her mouth. Somebody
No,
stop.
she didn't. It fell on the
She
ground.
dropped.
The specially formulated.
She
smart
swallowed
energy-
it so quickly the camera could not capture it.
Glitch Energy is the ideal beverage.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, Glitch Energy. It's all right. Glitch Energy is the ideal beverage for all geeks and nerds to keep your bodies vitalized and supercharged. Comes complete with 0 sugars, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 lag, and of course 0 crash. And in terms of flavor, Glitch has got you covered because if you take a look at the glitchenergy.com, you'll see that they have a large selection of different combination flavored blends to choose from. And keep your eyes open because you never know when a new flavor is going to drop.
For instance,
Like now?
last week they went ahead and dropped a new one, the Drop Zone,
Ooh.
inspired by the streamer Black Fox.
So they dropped the drop zone.
Yes, they dropped.
Guys,
the
we
Drop
got drops in the drop
Zone.
zone.
It's blueberry grape flavor. That is too.
This is Commander running short to LZ.
Hold on, I forgot to turn on Angel. Here he is.
Oh, so no one could hear Angel?
Oh no, they could hear him. They
They
just
just
couldn't
can't
see him.
see him.
Oh. He got denied.
Dodgy's life.
That's live.
And of course, folks, if you go on to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FLOCKFUEL, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order.
So what are you guys waiting for? Head over to glitchenergy.com. Use our promo code FLOCKFUEL for 20% off your order. We want to. Oh, so the Screamsicle? Yeah, Screamsicle is still there. See, it's right.
I still need it.
You need it, do you? You say you need it. Where did it go? It is. Hold on. No, actually, I need to go to do the. I need to go to their homepage to find it.
Yep, go to
Okay.
homepage.
It's like High War Star. You love it and you need it.
There it is, the Screamsicle. It's the Halloween-themed spooky one. It's a blood orange popsicle flavor.
I mean,
so
who wouldn't like
Nice.
that? It's so good.
who wouldn't like
It looks quite delicious.
Who wouldn't like the flavor of their enemy's blood? I'm kidding. No.
Wait,
I mean,
Oh, now you're speaking Angel's language.
Of course
it's the
Hang on.
orange. It's the orange popsicle. Like, who
Wait.
doesn't love that?
No, seriously. All of these flavors are incredible, and we wholly support it. Head to glitchenergy.com. Use our promo code FLOCKFUEL for 20% off your order. We want to thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock, and we hope that the folks at Glitch are also doing well, because these guys are based just north of us in Florida, so I know that
We hope that their infrastructure has not been severely affected.
we sincerely do. They said that they're...
indeed.
They did say that they're going to be back in operations shortly, so we're hoping that they'll be okay. And I really do hope that everyone was doing all right. We know that the week leading up to Hurricane Milton has been a pain in the dick.
It's been very stressful indeed. Yeah,
Constantly watching the Weather Channel.
Constantly watching Weather Channel, constantly keeping your eyes on alerts, constantly making sure that your friends are safe and are taking steps.
And wondering if it's going to do the wobble again.
Yes,
And it
Wobble,
did.
baby, wobble,
Yeah.
baby, wobble, baby.
and the more stressful thing is dealing with the aftermath, dealing with your situation after the fact.
This one was worse because they couldn't even pick up the stuff from Helene.
Yeah, I know. This one came right in back to back. Here,
The only
almost
thing
a week
is,
apart.
we do have to be thankful that it didn't hit Tampa directly, just because that storm surge would have completely destroyed Tampa.
I agree.
Yeah, let's be honest. It was already fairly destructive to begin with.
Yes.
The amount of trees that I saw in October, like I won't lie to
yeah.
you guys. I got lucky. The wind was blowing in the opposite direction of my house. Because I'm pretty sure that tree in the front of my yard, the size of the crack I saw in that trunk, next hurricane, that thing is getting knocked over.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it was going to the side of our house, so it was going this way when we looked outside, so it wasn't blowing into our window or into the back window, so that was good. But it is scary that it seems like a lot of these hurricanes are now starting to hit at night, because if you hear a crack, you don't know what's going on outside. It's not like you can go outside and be like, what's going on? Because you are not okay.
What was that noise?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Disclaimer: do not go outside
Please don't.
during a hurricane.
Please. And of course, with hurricanes and natural disasters comes certain cancellations, because there's events that are coming up, and under these circumstances, the event organizers have to address it ahead of time, that they have to either cancel or postpone for their safety and for the safety of their attendees.
Like spooky.
Like spooky.
Spooky
Understandable.
fire. Yep.
They actually did.
As much as we love good old social events, you have to consider the safety of not just yourselves, but your possible guests.
Seriously, kind of can't run a business if your clientele are kind of soggy.
But some people thought that it would be a smarter
that's one way
idea
of putting
to-
it.
Yeah, but some people thought it would be a smarter idea to wait till the last minute to announce any form of cancellation.
How last minute?
Literally yesterday.
Literally yesterday.
As in the day
Oh, no.
their event went on. We're talking, of course, about WasabiCon. WasabiCon was supposed to happen this weekend, and it is one of the larger anime conventions here in Florida. They've got a history of also being at other cities, not just in Jacksonville, Florida. Where else do they roll out?
I believe they also rolled out over in Orlando.
Right. Okay, point is... Yeah, no, hold on. I can actually find out. New Orleans and Portland.
Oh,
seriously?
never mind. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, so WasabiCon PDX and WasabiCon NOLA. So the WasabiCon, you would imagine that they would have quite the experience in terms of operation, in terms of being able to prepare for these kind of eventualities, especially when we have at least a week's notice on there. So you kind of can't do anything other than cancel or postpone your event.
Unfortunately, that is usually the case. Like, we understand the importance of cons and how much money they cost, but it's not going to be much of a con to begin with if nobody can even get to the place to begin with.
And go freaking figure, the guys running WasabiCon apparently did not have any sort of plans for postponement or evacuation until literally, literally,
What?
just 2 days ago over here.
Now we
was
don't
the
have-
first was the first bit of posting of all this.
Yeah.
Now
we don't have any. We don't have any news articles to share, but we do have a post on Facebook that we would like to share regarding the WasabiCon and the organization and lack thereof.
Yep.
Sorry, I have nothing nice to say because I know the organizers, but let's continue.
All right, so so the person posting this, let's go ahead and read their dire warning over here. So, WasabiCon is still trying to host the convention this weekend and apparently is not allowing refunds for those affected, whether vendor or attendee, since they're still hosting.
Of course.
Hang on. I need to tell K-Storm to stop messaging. Since they're still hosting the con, absolutely insane. Imagine hosting a con directly after the second hurricane in a month, with another coming next week. God help us, don't.
Wait.
And in the midst of everything, holding.
There is not
comparison-
another coming the next week.
Let's touch on that
Well,
later.
there's don't worry about it. There is actually updates over here, so there is an update from that. Let's see. coming next week, and in the midst of everything, holding zero compassion for those funding it to make it happen in the first place. This is like the first time I've ever actually wished someone would get review bombed purely just for actively endangering people and running with folks' money. And no, saying you might refund them if you can sell their table minus $100, of course, doesn't count.
What?
Okay.
Wait, so they're not even going to refund? They might refund?
Well, let's read from the official statement from WasabiCon so we can get a...
Let's try to actually get this image out here.
This is pretty scummy sounding so far, I gotta say.
I'll take this one here.
This was yesterday.
This was posted
1 day ago.
Yep, this was posted yesterday. I'll read it, and I quote, We're 1 day closer to WasabiCon 2024 and wanted to keep you all updated. Yesterday afternoon, we met with the convention center management who, after meeting with the city, have once more confirmed that we are a go for our convention. The event will open its doors at 3 p.m. with events, gaming panels, etc., starting at 4 p.m. The exhibitors hall will open afterwards with the exact time TBD based on the delayed load-in schedule. Our goal is to have the convention operating at 100% by 6 p.m. Thanks again for your continued support. Stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you all this weekend.
Okay, so you only have pretty much 2 hours
to set up.
2-3 hours to set up. Yeah, sorry.
That does not happen.
We all know from vendors saying that it takes hours the day before it opens to set up, right?
Yeah.
And we
that's
know
what I could
that
say.
is
Imagine trying to set up with all
We've
that
actually
wind, that
helped
rain.
set up vendor tables before, and
it takes a while.
And setting up all of the artwork or all of the plushies or whatever takes a lot of time.
Now, following with this thread, someone commented asking, will you be offering refunds to vendors who are unable to travel due to the storm? I've tried emailing and I haven't gotten a response, to which there were replies. According to the last email sent 2 days ago, they said they won't offer refunds for vendors or artists because the con is still happening.
That's ridiculous. It would be putting our lives. It would be putting our lives in danger to travel after this monster storm. Nice to know they care more about money than the safety of their vendors.
They always have.
Yeah, and
it's always been like that.
Also, you do know some places were actually locked down. Like Pinellas County was completely locked down for the day after the storm.
In or out.
Yeah.
Now there's more. They're continuing here with the replies. They said to let them know, and they will offer space to their wait list. If they can sell your spot, you get refunded after the convention, minus the $100 processing fee. They have been pretty good at emailing vendors. Are you getting their other emails?
That is complete BS. Quote, if they can sell your spot, no one is going to be able to purchase all the spots that the vendors who will be unable to travel due to this massive storm covering most of Florida. They will not be refunding anyone. That's just an excuse to make it seem like they aren't completely screwing over the vendors who are unable to attend due to the weather.
Also, how can you...
Spoilers, they are in fact screwing everybody.
Well, yeah, but also it doesn't make sense because how can you sell a vendor spot when you know who's going to buy that and then suddenly have all of this extra stuff that they can literally buy a ticket and ship all that stuff right then and there.
They can't.
That it won't. It's impossible.
It is impossible. Yeah.
There's more.
And,
is there more?
God.
Oh no, that's
it from the thread over here. And thankfully, one of our dearest friends, Lala Lori, was kind enough to share this piece of news to everybody. And I just thought that this is something that we need to, make aware for everybody else. Because this is horrible.
And too many people have been already screwed over with this. They have no money now because of this.
And for some of them, they're trapped here right now.
Angel, what's your take on this so far?
Well, this is very clearly a scam. Why else would you call that? Did they put it somewhere in their business account? That doesn't make any sense. The fact that they went as far as the second that the notification of where the hurricane was gonna go came out, that's when you start immediately making plans to cancel the thing. Because if it's gonna happen, it's Florida. It's guaranteed to happen. It's like a walking pile of Murphy's Law. So this is basically a desperate bit of saying, "Oh shit, we're gonna lose so much money on this. We gotta recoup costs somehow. No refunds. No refunds for anybody."
Now there is an update from that same post. There's a paragraph above that reads, "Edit. They just."
Sarah Serendi, I
Okay,
love you,
Sarah
but please
Serendi, chill,
don't,
please.
don't message me on Messenger right now. We're live.
Thank you.
Just for now.
Yeah.
Just for now, please.
They just now canceled the con. One day before the con opens. I'm glad they made the decision, and I certainly favor it over them trying to host the con during this time. But I can't help but feel this was absolutely avoidable, given the news that these past 2 weeks. People showed up, and vendors are losing money because they were under the impression the con was still in progress. If the con was canceled sooner, as advised by practically everyone on the news, this wouldn't have happened. Not only that, but evidently the date is changed to Thanksgiving weekend?
Good luck anyone going.
Still not sure about refunds.
What? Thanksgiving weekend.
Wait, so does that mean that you're literally going to have Thanksgiving traffic, and now you're gonna have con traffic?
Question.
That ain't gonna work. Also, a lot of people are
Question.
traveling.
Hang on, guys. Angel has
What's
a
your
question.
question?
On the unlikely event that somebody manages to make it on Thanksgiving weekend, do they have to pay again to get a table, or can they use the reservation for this
that
spot?
is a good question. Will they be transferable?
Oh,
I bet you anything
That's
not.
an excellent fucking
That's
question.
a very
Is
good
it transferable, or are you trying to just rip off the artists and con goers again? Because you already tried once. Why not do it a second time?
No.
Jesus! Holy shit! I didn't even think of that. Wow, no, that would be worse. That would be fucking criminal.
No.
I mean, this is already pretty criminal. The fact that they're so arrogant as to think that they could tell Mother Nature what to do is already pretty bad. But I guess we're just not learning the lesson today.
Hey, Physetter Macrocephalus is in the chat. Hey up, Physetter. Welcome to
Sup,
the
dude?
Ravens flock. They're asking, is Tom Kroom still in charge of Wasabi Anime? That's the parent company of WasabiCon. Last I checked, I think he's still in charge. To which I'm not surprised.
To which I'm not surprised. And this is not the first time that we've talked about Tom Kroom. Angel, if you remember, and Juan will remember this, we actually
Florida Anime Experience.
we actually talked about him on the Black Files back in 2015.
Oh, dear God, it's been a while. You're going to have to
Almost
refresh my
10
memory
years
on this
ago.
well.
We were talking.
Yeah, because
No, see, here's
the name evokes memories on my head, not unlike those of Scrooge McDuck.
See, this is how you guys know we don't actually think about a-holes like that. We don't actually think about people like that. For anyone who wants to say, like, oh, you just live rent-free in your mind, you're just trying to target us. We haven't spoken your name in 10 years, you dork. 9 years, whatever.
9 years. Yeah, no. He did. Remember, Angel, we talked about Florida Anime Experience, and Tom Kroom replied to us. He didn't take our opinions very kindly.
Oh, it was that guy.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness,
yeah.
it's been a while.
No,
Please
it's
pardon
okay. I
me.
don't blame you.
There's been a few those guys. Yeah, no, it was the one that couldn't take criticism. Well, Tommy boy, if you can hear this now, somewhere where you are, I hope that you're happy to know that you have vindicated us beyond any words could possibly achieve.
Your actions speak louder than your own words. We appreciate
Guess what, buddy? I can't judge you for the content of your character.
All right.
It is rotten.
Now let's
No,
check.
it's lacking.
Now let's check out Senator
Yeah, that too.
Macrocephalus' comments here because
Let's see here. Hold on. It's hard to explain. The drama is too old. Wasabi used to be an influential power in the Florida anime con scene 20 years ago, but were overshadowed by MetroCon on account of being antiquated / cringe. When MetroCon showed up and crushed them, they got very salty about losing their crown, especially Tom Kroom. Tom Kroom and Boner Robin? Who the fuck is Boner Robin? Let's see. I'm not sure who that is. I've been invited.
It was a Warner merger all along. I knew it.
No, Angel, it's not the Warner merger. Jesus.
all right. So
Let's see. V. Joseph Sanchez, thank you. If the reservations are paid for and not provided, then they have to be refunded. A contract begins when money is exchanged. They have to deliver. These guys are really asking for lawsuits.
Oh, and I hope
That
there's a
they
new
are.
lawsuit.
And I hope they get lawsuits against them because they're basically stealing money.
They're
Yes.
saying that they're offering to try to refund people.
No, don't
it's funny.
try. Do it.
Let's take a look over here.
Offer
Do
Very
or do
the
not.
full
There is
amount.
no try.
now, Juancho, I believe you have a little bit more details to share on this.
Yes. Well, I'm trying to find details. I'm trying to do it in a way where I can.
yeah.
No,
See it?
Like I said, we're showing screenshots. We're showing images from Twitter and Facebook. We don't have any news articles, so please be patient and try to follow along with us.
Thank you.
And then
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Xana. You reminded me. I'm a dumb. Okay.
I had to do that too many times before.
Okay, so this is apparently from them over here.
When was this?
I'm not sure, but hey.
No,
Nice.
no, I'm not gonna give them that.
No, this isn't from them. It's the
XD.
person's screenshot over here.
Oh, okay, fine, whatever.
Okay, attendees, artists, and vendors, please check your inbox for instructions on your next steps for processing either a transfer or a full refund. WasabiCon has finally posted about giving us vendors they've screwed over refunds. They sent us emails and had us fill out a form on if we wanted a refund or not for our booths. Let's see how long it takes for us to actually get our money back now. Many of us are still out travel and hotel costs because of their extremely poor planning and last-minute bullshit. Not to mention the thousands of dollars I usually make selling at the con every year. I'm so tired. Let's see here. If they had just canceled before the storm hit, none of us would be in the red from travel and hotel costs. The con would have been great hurricane relief for those of us affected from that too. This whole thing is so sour. I'll never be back at WasabiCon.
You know, a little bit of,
Look at that.
yeah.
You know what's weird? They ask if you want to have the refund or not. Everyone wants the
Everyone
refund.
would
Why
want
would
a
you-
refund.
Dude, that's not something you ask. You give them the refund.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like, no, maybe I want a refund. Maybe.
Maybe.
No, everyone wants their
Maybe I
refund.
want to get back all the money I wasted on
Okay,
this
yeah.
useless
Oh, so that
venture
was
that you
from,
promised me.
Okay, so that's from this person, either
Oh.
Divex, a VTuber and cosplayer. You know what? We will follow you here. You are on our nice list over here. Some more
Correct.
updates from my Instagram. I'm more active on there. Sorry, LOL. This WasabiCon bullshit has me so exhausted and sick. I really hope they actually give us refunds. Only took us all freaking out on their social media for 24 hours.
Wow.
To which, let's see, Divex also said here, thank you all so much for all the new orders and donations to my Ko-fi,
Coffee.
yeah, to help me after this disaster with the hurricane and WasabiCon. Stay tuned. Once I have the time and energy, I'll be trying to put together a sale for hurricane relief funds too. I'm just doing everything from my phone in a hotel with barely any signals, so things are slow for me. Hoping to have it live tonight. All right.
Yeah,
so-
it's gonna be like that for everybody, I'm afraid.
And this was from them today in the morning.
Oh, wow.
So I really hope that
So literally recent.
yeah, just today. Jesus.
Amazing. It's quite amazing how the organizers of WasabiCon are able to shoot themselves in the foot.
Can we call them organizers? Are they? Because it's not organized at all.
Fine, whatever you want to call them. I'm just using the term because it's technical.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that being said, this is really harmful to their reputation. And it's already, and look what it's doing right now. It's already making people not want to go back to WasabiCon next year.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with your
how
words out there,
poorly
man.
that
The way
they've
you
done.
put something costs you customers.
Let's take a look here. The Joseph Santos. They probably will not be successfully sued for hosting the event, but it seems like they're improvising the next event by rescheduling. I bet they'll get sloppy, so there will be another story. That's likely in the cards.
Yeah, the only thing with that is a lot of people can't just suddenly drop everything and then reschedule their plane tickets, their hotels,
Especially
and
for
everything.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about that whole Thanksgiving weekend. There's Thanksgiving, and then there's Black Friday, and there's
Yeah,
people.
I almost forgot about Black Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
I'll-
Christmas is approaching slowly but surely like a fucking JoJo character.
You think anybody's
Menacingly.
Exactly. Do you think anybody's gonna have enough time or the means to go to
No.
another con during Thanksgiving weekend?
There's
Listen,
a reason
people
many
are
large
traveling.
events required.
Con
Exactly.
or really fucking good food because we already know what we're doing for Thanksgiving. It's gonna be fucking wonderful.
We're going on a
Oh no, with
we're going on a day cruise.
a day cruise with
For Thanksgiving.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, that's right.
Nice. Enjoy yourselves.
I'll have your leftovers.
Ox Cinderella, you bring up a good point here, by the way. It was weird that their Twitter account wanted to follow me, Skull and Bones emoji. I never went and I never followed them.
That's interesting.
That's interesting, and considering that the
They did it to me too.
They did it to you, Jose. They did it to me personally. Guys, listen, you can't be a crazy ex if we never went out, Tom. I'm sorry, but it don't work like that, honey. Besides, you're not my type.
Okay, listen.
I like cons that don't shit the bed in the middle of a hurricane.
and that actually pivots to my next point. Listen,
Hold on. Oh,
all right.
Gotcha.
That actually pivots to my point. Listen, we don't enjoy trash talking bad conventions or bad con organizations.
We don't like doing it, but we got to in order to freaking let people know that these guys are being a-holes.
But yes, exactly. That pivots to another point. We are all about being 100% transparent to our viewers. If there's something awesome about a convention, we'll bring it up. And
If there's something horrible happening at a convention, we'll bring it up too. Because you guys deserve to know the full story, not just a big glossy, oh, it's sunshine and rainbows, everybody arm in arm, tra-la-la-la-la, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Exactly. We don't have any loyalty to any one convention.
But we are loyal to you, the con-goers, the cosplayers, the attendees, the vendors, everyone who goes there to enjoy themselves and have ourselves this community. The convention owners and operators, the staff, their duty is to help host an event and host a space in which the event can be held safely and in a manner that is at least not shitting in the bed in the middle of a hurricane.
Precisely.
So,
But have you considered that if we don't do this, we might lose money? I have an idea. Let's lose more money, but on purpose.
that's a horrible idea, Angel. Ficesetter is saying, let's see here, WasabiCon was forced out into fall because it got out-competed for the summer schedule. I see.
They also mentioned Hallman in there earlier.
Yeah, I know Hallman has been quite successful and beloved, but there is
Listen. It's okay.
What was that, Angel?
All we have to do is string them by the nose. They love this con so much that I'm pretty sure that they're willing to just throw everything away. So we're gonna put it on one of the busiest, most spend-happy holidays of the entire year, and they're all over again. This cannot possibly fail. Wait, why are you tying cement blocks to my shoes?
No, why are you filling my? Why are you coating my feet in cement? They're not tying the cement blocks to your shoes, Angel. They're making you concrete shoes.
Oh, we can't afford fresh cement. We have to reuse the blocks, sir. I'm sorry.
Nuts. Okay. Oh, fine. Stupid economy. Freaking inflation. No, I'm kidding. All right. Lunatics provides wonderful con events. Yeah, you're right, Sarah Serenity. And the reason why we're bringing all this stuff up and with us mentioning how we're out here to help our fellow con goers and conventioneers and cosplayers, I was actually reaching out to several different cosplayers, including Sarah Serenity, including Aunt Cinderella. I'm going ahead and I'm going to share a Beacons AI page that I made earlier today. I've only got a couple of people's info on it, and I would like to ask you folks, within your power, if it's within your means, and if you can find it in your pea-picking little hearts, to go ahead and try and donate to help these cosplayers rebuild. Okay, so it's right there, beacons.ai/TRF cosplayers. We have Raven Black over here, and she was affected. Sith Jade, she's a cosplayer, and she's also a spicy worker. However, her home was completely devastated.
We also have Steamy Hippie. She's also her place is also devastated as well.
And Odd Cinderella, of course, we have her donation link over here as well. We're sharing this because we want people to know that these folks need help. If you know of any other cosplayers or anyone else who you believe has been directly impacted by Hurricane Milton, who need help rebuilding, yes, we know that there's a FEMA assistance program. We understand that, but sometimes we just need a couple extra bucks for
extra.
Yeah, for freaking for a meal or for gasoline or to help out with our bills or car payments or whatever. If it's within your means, if it's within your power, we ask you guys, donate to our friends here. These are friends of the Ravens flock.
Or at the very least, share the Beacon's link to everybody else so that others can help.
I'm pinning that link now. No one can stop me. You can't stop me, Jose.
Yeah, don't give your money to WasabiCon.
No, don't give it to WasabiCon. Give it to these people. You can give it to us, but give it to these people.
Or at least until they show that they put their shit together.
Yeah, no, seriously. So WasabiCon, the last thing you need is for them to have their DM me the link after the live stream. I'll try my best, but I'm still saving for a new place to live. But I'll donate what I can to Sarah Serenity.
Do what you can, of course. We're not asking you to squeeze yourself dry here. We just want you to be very careful about what you do.
Now, Joseph Santos shared a comment saying, "I found a Florida case called the State versus All-Star Ball Bonds." Bail bonds saying, quote, "Courts generally agree on act of God. that renders a contract impossible to excuse his performance.
Seems like Wasabi has to host the event if they can, or if they're in trouble, this is lose-lose. So basically, WasabiCon was fucked regardless. And
Yeah.
okay,
It was never gonna go well, bruh.
so the only thing that they could have hoped to do is mitigate the damage to the vendors and attendees, which they should have done ahead of time when they realized, okay, we can't get out of our contract with the venue, with the hotel, wherever they are. Let's go ahead and let these guys know and try and get people like, okay, we're sorry that you have this travel over here. We're sorry that you're stuck with a hotel that you can't really afford to go to on here. The least we could do is like get you set up with a refund for your vendors, for cosplayers who are like guests, that kind of jazz. So yeah, Tom, get your shit straight, man.
Yeah, a little bit of foresight could have helped. Could have helped
So,
them avoid the situation.
I'm wondering exactly why did the city say it was good to go when
there
there's
was
a hurricane
bearing down on
coming.
Florida.
I'm sorry, I find that a little suspicious.
They're probably thinking since it's in Jacksonville, it's not in the direct path.
Yeah,
Oh, it's still
but-
okay. No, it wasn't!
But the thing is, this hurricane was more
Massive.
north-loaded than
Yeah.
people expected. There
It
was
was
a lot
massive,
of
too.
nasty weather that went as far as Jacksonville.
Georgia.
Higher.
Georgia. Some of it went to Georgia.
Exactly. And think about all the people that are traveling from outside of Florida or traveling within Florida going to Jacksonville.
Canceled flights.
Canceled flights, canceled
They
work,
had to close down Orlando International and they had to close down Tampa International.
canceled flights, roads being impassable. Like, dude, it was never going to happen.
Bridges closing.
Holy crap. Oh, thank you, Sarah Serendi, for this one. So Wasabi is gonna fail harder and quicker than the Willy Wonka incident in Glasgow. By the way, during AFO this year, and I kid you not, someone was dressed up as the villain of the event at AFO. Oh, they were dressed as the unknown. That weird person in the black curly wig and the shiny mask in like the Grim Reaper outfit. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Cody Rhodes needs hinder all American Nightmare. Dang. God dang it. I get what you mean, Mr. Quake.
Yeah.
So, like, this is what, like, we want people to fucking take responsibility for themselves. We're bringing this stuff up. Divex, thank you for your Twitter posts, and thank you to Prince Moon, who shared their post over here and made it public. Thank you, Prince Moon. I don't know who you are, but apparently you're a mutual of someone I know, so I guess you're okay by me. Point is, we've got your back, and we're not gonna let the shit go on lying down.
At the very least, this story of WasabiCon serves as a cautionary tale for all attendees and to all the vendors on to be careful of who you do business with. And
Yeah, no, seriously. Let's see.
And to not be idiots.
And to not be freaking idiots. Mr. Quake, so Florida got hit by 3 hurricanes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Debbie, it was Helene, and now it's Milton. I'm sorry, the name Milton is just...
Why do they have to name it
Milton.
Milton?
It's almost like mold.
Like, it's...
Milton.
Man, the Milton Hotel really decided they wanted those stocks to go up by any means
That's
necessary.
Hilton.
That's Hilton within.
Oh, I'm sorry. The evil cousin of Hilton, Milton.
Oh my God, Paris
We are
Hilton's
here.
evil nemesis
Finally.
and second cousin, London Milton.
Second cousin twice removed.
Here's the thing,
Cousin
though.
twice
Hey
removed.
guys.
A lot of people are making the joke of someone giving back his stapler. So, like, who was Milton? I guess it was from, like, a
movie
TV
called
show.
Office Space.
Okay.
And I tried to share a gag online, but nobody got it.
Ben, we do
had-
not talk about that. Leave that in the shadows where it belongs.
I posted a profile picture of the character of Milton, the devil from The Devil's Advocate, but nobody got it. So
Yeah, nobody understood. Like, can I show them your profile photo just so that you could get
it's
the...
gone now.
Oh, you changed
Man.
that? Oh, man.
Nobody appreciated true art. You know, I don't care what they say about how studied the act was in that movie. That scene where Keanu Reeves is walking to the final confrontation and the entire street of New York is empty. That was a really good shot right there. Combined with the music, good stuff.
It was.
Like like we were trying to say with all this is that all this basically boils down to being freaking responsible as adults, or at the very least taking accountability for yourself. And this shit wasn't just happening during and after Hurricane Milton, but it was happening before Milton also.
Some people don't learn, do they?
No,
on
they
the
don't.
subject
They
of
don't.
idiots not learning their lessons, Juancho.
Yeah. Speaking of which...
Who else should we kick to the curb?
Oh no, you don't need to kick him to the curb.
Lot.
He already kicked himself to the curb on his own. like an idiot.
In an article provided to us by Polygon.com, the headline reads, streaming platform Kick bans Jack Dougherty after he crashed his car on a live stream.
Can we also mention this is in Miami?
Wow.
This was
This dumbass. Oh,
This
I've
was
been
in fucking
hearing-
Miami, by the way.
And I've been
Yeah.
seeing news about this, and
Yeah, this
sadly,
was on the 8th.
this is something that guys, I won't lie to you, we referred this many times ago. In fact, I don't remember the exact time, but we mentioned something similar to this. I believe it had to do with the streamer that set his entire apartment on fire by accident, and we were
I
talking
thought it
about
was a
how
chick who set her apartment on fire in the middle
that
of
was the one. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Thank
was
you.
some chick in a sexy maid outfit, and
Yep.
the whole kitchen caught fire, and she was running around in that sexy maid outfit freaking out.
Yeah, we discussed how the
stupid.
No, that's...
I really want to ask, how the heck did she set everything on fire?
I wish I knew. I don't
And why
remember the
didn't
full-
she?
Did she burn
throw
water?
Water?
I think it was an oil fire or something. That's probably how it got so...
It was
Oh,
definitely
wait.
a grease fire,
Oh,
which yes would have turned
she
far
probably
worse.
Yeah.
threw water on it, which makes it worse. You're supposed
Yeah.
to get a towel and literally smother it to
You're
death.
supposed to
Yeah.
smother
Now,
Oh.
what we were talking about was the fact that people's obsession with clout eventually leads them to do increasingly stupid shit until eventually somebody gets either grievously injured or grievously killed. And I feel like we're getting dangerously close to that point because I saw the videos.
and he's
I saw what happened. This person is not fit to stand trial. This dude needs to go to... Listen, I know we closed them down, but I think mental hospitals gotta make a comeback, bruh.
I actually wholeheartedly agree, and I actually want them to come back with proper funding and stuff.
Well, and also
Because we are getting some stupid dumbasses that clearly are lacking every aspect of common sense imaginable.
yeah, and he lied.
Well, let's read the article before we give our opinions out.
All right,
here.
this comes
Oh,
from
I
Go
have
ahead.
Cass Marshall, and this was on Tuesday, October 8th. Okay, here we go. While streamers often focus on playing games or chatting with their audiences, some content creators like to live stream while they're out in the real world. A streamer might broadcast their travels abroad or offer their unfiltered point of view of a convention. But the trend of IRL live streaming has at times veered towards more unsavory actions and even outright crimes. One 21-year-old creator, Jack Dougherty, attracted a firestorm of controversy on Saturday after crashing his expensive sports car while streaming and texting, all on a Kick live stream. After the incident, Dougherty continued the broadcast, showing his audience the aftermath live. Kick has long been a controversial streaming service. Hi. Kick.com/RageFlock, launching off the promise of free speech for content creators as well as encouraging lucrative gambling streams. The platform aims to compete with the Amazon-based backed Twitch, offering generous profit-sharing ratios and a relaxed moderation policy. Those policies have led to Kick being submerged in constant controversy, with streamers recording harassment, disruption, and other unethical scenarios on the platform. While many of these incidents have sparked public outrage, few has gained as much attention as Jack Dougherty's crash. During the weekend live stream, Dougherty was driving a sports car and frequently looking at his phone to read the chat. While multitasking, he lost control of his McLaren and hit a guardrail. Dougherty subsequently filmed himself getting out of the car and surveying the damage. His passenger, a cameraman, is visibly bleeding in the footage. Dougherty escaped unscathed, he said, and no one else was involved in the accident. In response, Kick permanently banned Dougherty, with a spokesperson telling NBC that the platform, quote, does not condone illegal activity, which is why we swiftly took action to ban this creator from the platform. Dougherty, who has been an online influencer since he was a child, has a well-documented past of controversies on both YouTube and Kick. He is currently being sued for assault and battery regarding an alleged altercation at a party that involved his bodyguard.
Okay, forget mental hospitals. This kid, no, sorry, throw this kid in jail.
Freaking child.
Sorry, Angela, this is the one time I have to disagree with you. I think he's past help.
Oh yeah, no,
He
because
doesn't
he's
have any
intentionally
common sense.
stupid.
Well, also
Imagine
don't text
filming
and drive.
yourself while committing a crime. Because that was a crime. He was purposely neglecting his own
yeah,
safety and the
and
safety of others on
also-
the road.
apparently
He was
he
texting and
did
driving.
he did
Very rude.
a TikTok. Yeah, it was a TikTok live stream
Yep.
asking people to donate, but he said he crashed the car, but he didn't mention that he was texting and driving.
Yep.
It's like, yo, guys, hey, chill bros, can I just help out? Thanks a lot in the chat. He was taking people's money, even though he's got sponsorship deals. He's got other sports cars.
He's
This
rich. He
idiot
doesn't
child
need money.
is loaded.
21-year-old.
And he's already got more money than the federal government.
Also, I really do hope that when the police came there and now that we have footage, it's literal footage of him, literally the cameraman is watching him looking at the phone, looking up, looking at the phone. I'm sorry, but he needs to have his driver's license revoked.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry.
Remember,
he needs to.
the only reason why this wasn't
very
worse is
unsafe
because
on
he
the
hit
road.
nobody except himself.
Oh, and he also asked the cameraman who was bleeding, and I'm wondering if he even had a concussion, hey, film this. Didn't even ask him how he's feeling.
You didn't even ask him.
Can you imagine
Are
that
you
shit?
okay?
It's so. It's
Like an
ridiculous.
Can you imagine
Idiot
being the guy next
No
to this
regard
dude?
for other lives.
No. Oh, I
Oh, no.
need to get the money though.
Oh no!
I need the money.
Would you like to know what he tried to do over here?
What
There's
did
a
he do?
different article. I forgot to pull it up, but there's another article where a few days later he went and surprised his cameraman with a sports car of his own as an apology, aka a bribe for "Don't sue me."
Yeah, please don't sue
I
me
would
for
take
willingly
the car
and
because it's a
knowingly
gift
putting
and then
your
be
life-
like,
Suing
see you in
anyways.
court.
Suing anyways.
Hey,
thanks
I'm
for the
sorry,
gift.
but you know, if it's a gift, you can't take it back, so.
Hey man, thanks for the car. It's gonna be pretty good when I drive my ass to court to put
Yeah,
you in
I'll
jail.
see you in court.
Fucking
Thanks for the
bars.
gift.
Please sue him.
Jesus, jump.
I'm sorry, but that he's not only endangerment to other people, but also to people on the road.
Yeah.
He should not be driving at this point.
Just think if
I'm pretty
it
sure
had,
his license got
if his
suspended, but I gotta check.
I wonder
Actually, I can
if
check
that
right now.
actually, you know, if it would have involved other people, he wouldn't give
Jack
two
Doherty.
crap. He wouldn't have given two craps about the other people's safety
You're
if
right.
it involved other people.
Okay,
No,
listen.
he wouldn't have.
Okay, listen, Mr. Quake. Jar Jar Binks may be annoying, but I would trust him over my life than Jack Dougherty. Thank you.
Please don't forget that this is not the first time this happened. Kick has seen a continuous and rising amount of stars, and I'm putting several quotations behind that, who keep doing increasingly reckless and stupid shit for attention and clicks. In fact, a few months before this incident, there was another case of another streamer, whose name I don't remember, who was driving at like 90 miles an hour in the rain, purposely swerving around traffic and filming themselves, and I don't even know what happened to them. I think they ended up like either like hitting a ditch, but I think they also, I don't know if they're even still on Kick, but this has become a problem. People are doing stupid shit, straight up committing crimes
Let's not
just to
forget-
get more clout.
Let's not forget that douchebag Johnny Somali, who's still around, who
Oh yeah, that
he's
prick.
basically banned in Japan. He's basically
Oh, he's gonna be banned in Korea too.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, now he's in North Korea. No, the last time I saw, apparently he was in Israel trying to pick up chicks in the middle of Israel bombing the shit out of people in Gaza. It's like, oh hey, yo,
One day.
I'm a Jewish too, hey baby, and we go like, yo, dude, what the fuck? You're doing this in the middle of like one of their holy grounds. What the fuck? This guy
One
was-
day, something terrible is gonna happen to that guy, and I will muster not an ounce of pity within my heart for him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And
Like, I'm not wishing something bad happens to Johnny Somali. I'm waiting for it, because it's gonna happen.
We don't have to wish it. We just have to wait. You're right.
And here's the thing, like
Yeah.
this is unfortunately is not something new because our history in our society is it's filled with so many people on social media doing stupid shit, criminal or not, just for likes, just for clicks, just for attention.
Just for views, bro. It's just for views, bro. Don't you know you gotta get the views up, bro? Listen,
This is the chain, bruh. The real chain for the future is this an
Matthew
increasingly
Coburn.
long list of dumbasses making
Yeah.
increasingly stupid decisions just to have the digital crowd applaud for them, bruh.
no, hey up over here, Matthew Coburn. How you doing? We appreciate you being here. Little Sodding Burke. Thank you for that one. 2017. Oh yeah, no, Logan Paul, yeah, with the Japanese
Let's not
body.
touch on that.
I think I missed the Jack Doherty's story. No, you're perfectly fine, Aunt Cinderella, because you're not missing much over here. He's an idiot. He wasn't on his phone, says Jack Doherty's brother after the crash. We saw you!
There is video evidence.
You clown
Video
face!
proof. What the hell?
Hell, he
his
was
brother's
nice enough
trying
to
to
provide
save
the
his
proof
ass.
himself.
His brother.
It's like literally saying, "Oh hey, I didn't steal your phone while I'm holding your phone right here." Oh no, that's not your phone.
Don't
This
try
is
to
my
gaslight
phone.
me, you
This is
asshole.
my
Wait a
phone.
minute,
Guys,
I want to-
Vosopoulos posted a comment saying, and after the car wreck, he was at his mansion bragging and acting insolent about how he doesn't care because he has 2 more supercars.
Bitch, we see you!
I'm telling
Ugh. See, this is why
It's gonna
I
happen.
really think that children who are raised in richer families are really taught empathy and everything. I'm not saying all of them are like that, but like in cases like him, he thinks he's above everything. He can just get away with anything. It's.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry.
crashed a car. Oh, I got
she's gonna get a new car then.
I got 5 more to go. It doesn't matter. It's like
I don't.
Being taught that you don't have to worry about the consequences of your actions is a good way to create a psychopath.
Yeah, and like I said, I really do think that he should get his license suspended.
Yeah.
No, listen, this is going to continue.
He shouldn't be allowed to
He
drive
just got away
at
from
all
something
anymore.
that could have killed most people, and he knows he can just walk away because nobody else got hurt, at least not too hurt. This is good. Like, the horrible actions will continue until the dildo of consequences arrives. And for experience, let me tell you, that shit ain't never lubed.
The dildo of consequences.
Like, this guy
is seldom lubed.
He's gonna keep doing this until he gets either horribly injured
or someone else dies.
Himself, or somebody else dies in his hands. Because you know how this is. It's like riding a high. The obsession with content. Could replace content with cocaine, and you basically have what these people have turned into. They gotta pursue content. They gotta create content. We gotta consume content because I got a whole crowd of zeros and ones telling me that I'm doing a good job and throwing money at me for it.
Well, see, remember, he was also saying, "Oh, I lost control of the car because it was raining." But he was also speeding and driving recklessly.
Like, he hit a water...
Thought to God himself
he
coming down with
hydroplaned.
going,
He said,
I didn't do that shit.
No, but hydroplaning is the only reason why I crashed it. No, you were also speeding.
You were also still speeding and driving recklessly while on your...
You're supposed to regulate your speed when it's raining and there's water on the road.
But
also,
bro, look at how fast my awesome McLaren
is,
but
guys, weren't we all taught in driver's ed how to correct a hydroplane? That was not correcting a hydroplane on the camera. That was not.
I'll tell you how. It begins with don't text and drive, you dumbass. They wrote it exactly like that on the book. It was in chapter 4.
People like this are why I really hate driving. Because it doesn't matter how safe you drive. If other people fuck up, well, sucks be you.
Exactly. It's like
you have crazy people on the road.
It's like whenever I'm driving and either K-Storm or Jose or anyone else who's riding shotgun with me, they start getting like itchy and panicky on there, and I've got to tell them, like, guys, I know how to drive. You can trust me. And I've almost always inexorably heard this response: I trust you. I just don't trust the other assholes around you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is the other assholes.
Jack fucking Doherty. So, yeah, a little piece of advice, since clearly this boy suffers from...
Oh no, are you going into father mode?
Child.
He's a child. Actually, no, he should
prepare
be a
everyone.
He's a baby.
Oh god, Juan, are you gonna go all dad on this guy?
Yes.
Hi there, Jackie. Hi there, Jackie boy. Hi, it's me, Juan Arouse, designated YouTube father and internet asshole. You fucking idiot. You're okay, Dragonfang. You don't need to recoil. Dragonfang is recoiling in fear. All right. It's okay. She needs an adult.
An adult or adult.
You need an adult or adult. Listen, Jack. Fucking get your head out of your ass. You need to understand actions have fucking consequences. Your cameraman was in the fucking hospital because of you. Not just because it was raining, not just because it was hydroplaning, but because of you. If you have to fucking have your phone out, guess what? You can have a fucking phone holder on your dashboard. You can have it right there without being distracted. And you can drive at a normal fucking speed, you pubic frohead fuck! Fucking grow up! I'm not talking about, oh, I'm 21, I can drink, bruh. I'm fucking 37 and I can fucking kick your ass from downtown to Chinatown. The point is, your ass needs to fucking get some maturity up in there now. Because this was your warning shot from karma. I have seen Murphy's Law in action too many fucking times. And I'm telling you, Murphy is out there in space with his cosmic chalkboard waiting to tally one more off with your fucking name on it. He's waiting for you to fuck up some more. If you value your existence, bruh, if you value your viewership, bruh, Then fucking grow up, bruh! Fuck you! You're grounded!
He makes Nick Hogan look like a designated driver.
No!
You
Bullshit.
want to hear
We're not
something that's
talking Nick
actually
Hogan.
really sad?
Nick Hogan's a piece of crap too, and Nick Hogan also cost the life of someone else. We don't bring that shit up.
Okay.
You know what we do?
You want to hear something
You want to
that's
end
sad?
up like Nick Hogan? Would you like to end up with like the next camera guy that you try to bribe, and he ends up in a fucking coma as a fucking vegetable? You want that? Just like Nick Hogan? You want to be like him, bruh? Keep tempting fate. Keep flipping that coin. Keep hedging your bets. And watch what fucking happens to you. It's going to fucking happen. It's not a question of if, but a matter of when. Fuck you, you're grounded, Jack.
Angel, you were gonna say something.
Damn.
Where's the mouse? Fucking mouse.
This
Angel?
dude's career began when he was 13 years old.
Fucking
Can you hear me?
idiot!
Yeah, we hear you now.
Hello?
Continue.
Child.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Go, continue.
Okay, connection Twitch. Here's something that is gonna like bright sadness into your body a little further. This dude's career began in 2016 when he was 13 years old. Do you know what he was doing? He was flipping markers around. That's it. He was just doing flipping markers. Flipping items such as crayons and water bottles, and that somehow got him a YouTube career that began into a YouTube following, that he ballooned into a fucking insane career that somehow gave him millions of dollars. And you know what he's doing right now? Do you know what his matter of streaming is? Do you know what this dude's regular content is?
What?
Is to walk around the streets, find people, provoke them into a fight, and then hide behind his security. That's it. That's all he does.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
Well, I guess anyone can be, a star
it.
then, huh?
That's all he does. He harasses and antagonizes people.
I'm
Let me put it this
sorry,
way.
but
Many years
yeah,
ago-
that's harassment. Why can't people like you're harassing me get away?
Angel, continue.
Because he's rich and because it was just a prank, bro. This is gonna hurt.
I'm
to
sorry,
you,
harassment is
specifically
not
you,
a
Joe,
fucking
because Many
prank.
years ago. It is when he makes you millions of dollars.
Many years
Here's
ago.
where it
Angel-
fucking hurts the most.
All right, guys.
Joe,
Go on, Angel.
do you remember the story of a man by the name of Bam Margera?
Yes, I do.
Why do we suddenly have a culture that properly nurtures and encourages the creation of more Bam Margeras? Because this is what it feels like.
Because
We have a
Jackass
culture
made-
that takes children, makes them rich, and then lets them loose into the world while telling them they can do whatever the hell they want.
Rich and stupid.
Which is stupid, but Angel, it's like because Jackass made it popular. Jackass popularized it. I'm not saying that they're the cause of it, but I mean,
These kids need to know that no means no, and that you need to face consequences of your actions, and that
Hey,
money
say
will
what
not.
you will about Jackass.
Well,
But they
yeah,
never
but
use
money
children.
cannot
Solve
solve
anything.
everything. It can buy you happiness, I'll say that. But by harming other people like this, and I mean, he could have put in. I did see another car during that live stream,
Yeah.
and they slammed on their brakes. He could have literally run right into those people.
Yeah.
he could have, yes.
So
He
like,
could have injured more.
what? So you
people.
could just throw money and everything will be fine? Absolutely
No.
not. When you're endangering other people, money will not solve that.
Jack Doherty is grounded.
Yeah. Jack Doherty is grounded. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on over here.
To better
Let's
things?
look in the chat.
Better
before we get into
things?
the better things here, real quick.
Yes.
Let's see here. This is what happens when rich parents throw their money at kids and they get no love. We need to raise kids 90s style.
Yeah.
Right? Let's see. If it's raining, hit the fucking brakes, stop on the side of the road, and wait until it stops. Yep, supercars are especially vulnerable to hydroponics.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, McLarens. Yeah, no, because that's because it was a really nice little sexy sports car thing that's super low and has no suspension. This boy.
Yeah, they have lighter construction too, so they can go faster, and that means that whenever physics come in and water decides it wants to do what water does.
Oh, so that's why
so-
literally it looked like it completely
Yeah.
crumpled in then.
Yeah, suddenly your car becomes a very smooth stone on a very fast river. Best of luck, baby. It's about to get worse from here.
Matthew Coburn, he should have his license taken and his cars auctioned for $1. And the rule of the auction is no one related to him or by 200 years ago can buy, nor the same for his friends and families.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Make Jack Doherty humble, Sarah Serendi says, by taking away all of his privileges and make him work in a homeless shelter, an orphanage, and a women's shelter so he can learn to have a fucking soul. Yeah. I added the fucking.
That's too much to ask for the kid. I'm sorry,
And
guys.
the broccoli hair looks stupid. Yeah, it fucking does. 2003, baby. I hate Bam Margera. I just find
He's got that fuckboy haircut.
I hate him more than Rob Dyrdek, says Mr. Quake. Santos, I respect his skate style, but as a person, no. Like, at least Bam Margera is only now trying to get better over here these days. So, Serendi, thank you, Mr. Quake. Jack Doherty is more so the next Jake Paul. I fucking hope not.
Oh, no. We do not need another Jake Paul. Thank you very much.
But what we do need is some good news over here, or at least some interesting news. Angel, can you hook us? Can you hook a brother up? Can you hook a sister up? Can you hook a flocker up? What kind of stories do you have?
Some shit for you. First off, thank you everybody for taking your time. I got an article split into two parts. I got the movie and I got the sequel for you, which is even better. I gotta remind the information on this part because let's talk about video games. Let's talk about the law. Let's talk about digital law specifically.
Is it good news?
Is it good news?
Well, it is something that could be considered good news, even if you might not like the follow-up that much. According to The Verge, in the land of law, policy, and tech, it is time for the companies to fucking give you the truth. And the truth and nothing but the truth, as California, I can't believe I'm saying this, California did something good for a change. California's new law forces digital storefronts to admit that you are just licensing content, not buying it.
So it is official. Like, this was from September 26th, but this is news that we needed to fucking that we needed.
Fairly old, but we had to know. That's right. California Governor Gavin Newsom has signed the law AB 2426 to combat disappearing, quotation mark, purchases of digital games, movies, music, and ebooks. The legislation will force digital storefronts to tell customers that they are just getting a license rather than suggesting that you actually own it. And you know what that means, boys and girls? If you don't actually buy it, then if you pirate it, it's not officially stealing. We are in the clear.
Yeah! Yo-ho!
Woo!
The age of piracy has come, my friends. Hoist
What
the
piracy?
colors.
In California.
In California.
What piracy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pirates are thieves. and I don't
Guys,
see
we're
myself
just
stealing
playing
anything.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag,
It's just a
okay?
It's just a prank.
I'm more like a one-piece pirate. I just want free meat and adventures.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's
It's like when
prank,
I
bro.
someone's life.
Now, the law comes into effect next year, and it will ban digital storefronts from using items like the words buy or purchase unless you inform your customer that you are not getting unrestricted access to whatever you're buying. Storefronts will have to tell customers that they are getting a license that can be revoked, as well as provide a list of all the restrictions that come with it. Companies that break the rule could be fined for false advertisement.
Yeah, but how much are they going to get fined, really?
So hopefully
Is it gonna be for every single time someone buys it that they get fined, or?
Oh my god, can you imagine that? I buy the item, I refund the item. I buy the item, I refund the item. Company loses $60 million.
That would actually be hilarious.
That'd be hilarious. The new law.
I pirate the item, I copy it 60 million times. Company loses $60 gorillion.
Jesus Christ.
All right, well, let's go ahead and continue with the Verge article. Juan, can you
Right.
please can you continue?
Yeah, the new law won't apply to stores that offer, quote, permanent offline downloads, and comes as a direct response to companies like PlayStation and Ubisoft. In
Of course it was Ubisoft.
Yeah, in April, Ubisoft started deleting The Crew from players' accounts after shutting down servers for the online-only game. And last year, Sony said it would remove purchased Discovery content from players' PlayStation libraries before walking back the move. Quote, as retailers continue to pivot away from selling physical media, the need for consumer protections on the purchase of digital media has become increasingly more important, California Assembly member Jackie Irwin said in a press release. I thank the governor for signing AB 2426, ensuring the false and deceptive advertising from sellers of digital media incorrectly telling consumers they own their purchases becomes a thing of the past. So,
Forcing storefronts to disclose that they're just selling licenses won't stop them from taking away digital purchases because they're bastards. But at least make more people aware of what they're buying can be taken away, which means that they're not going to be spending their money quite as quickly as they normally would.
right?
Yeah.
So, so here we fucking go. It's official. We now know, like, you're not buying anything, so like Angel said, it's not piracy.
In California.
In California.
In California. This one most likely go.
Friday! In
In
California!
California. Huh?
Shoot!
Now,
What the fuck is
that
that?
connects directly to the very next article. But before we go to that, it is important that this law passes countrywide. Because the amount of times companies can and will get away with screwing you over is legendary. Consider the fact that if a game gets delisted, you can no longer purchase it, you can no longer have it anywhere, and if it's in your library, sometimes you might not even be able to play the damn thing. So yeah, bastards can and will get away with your money. So sadly, this won't stop them from doing them, but at least it will make people a lot more hesitant to just throw away their cash, knowing that, yeah, listen, that digital purchase you have there, zeros and ones. One click, it's gone.
Pretty much. And speaking of tying into another article, we're about
Here's Angel's sequel here.
Yep, we're about to share the second article from The Verge. The headline reads, Steam now says the game you're buying is really just a license. Steam is
Written
now...
by Umar Shakir, and this was done yesterday, so this one is nice and fresh.
Angel, take over.
Valve is now explicitly telling you that you don't own the games you buy from the Steam online store. The company has added a note on the payment checkout scheme stating that the purchase of digital product grants a license for the product on Steam, as reported earlier by Engadget. We confirmed that the message now appears in the desktop app, but we haven't seen it in the mobile app yet. Some users noticed that the disclosure go live earlier this week and posted the findings on Reddit. Why? Probably because of the new law. California has a law going into effect next year that requires digital storefronts like Valve's Steam platform to clearly say that you are purchasing a license from your digital media, because some companies, like Ubisoft and PlayStation, were removing digital purposes from the library, keeping them from playing the damn game or watching their own shows. Now, to reiterate, this law does not apply to games where you can just download the online installer that can be used without connecting to the internet. Like, well, good old games, DRM-free game store, which I'm going to be using from now on. In fact, I'm going to use that shit forever from now on if I have to. But yeah, no. Basically, for an offline installer, it's still your purchase. You own it, it's yours. No one can take it away. But Valve has basically taken the initiative to let everybody know. There is some speculation that Valve went live with a message to get ahead of the law. The law states that digital sources must not say you can buy or purchase unless that something is a license, and it must link to the terms and conditions, and they covered it. So basically, they dropped the law last month, and Valve, being quick and smart, went, okay, you know what? Let's just tell them right now. Let's just tell the users right now. Yeah. Let's be honest now before they start calling us out on this bullshit.
Let's take a look at how folks are reacting over here, because yeah, that is pretty much Valve going into cover my ass mode.
It basically is, yeah.
All right, we got some long messages from Joseph Santos here. Let's read those.
This does shit. We already get notices when we get updates. Newsom is worthless. We know it's not fully ours. The fine is just the cost of business, and we, the consumer, pay the offset costs. That's definitely one thing over here. The Justice Santos is still piracy because we agree to terms of service when we paid the retail price. I'm just not buying games anymore.
No, I don't blame you. I genuinely 100% don't blame you. I just like the fact that you gotta force the bastards to be honest, because that will cost them numbers.
Let's see here. What else? Sarah Serenity also says, I'm happy Bam Margera is doing better. The reason for why he went downhill is more than likely the death of his friend Ryan Dunn. From what I've heard,
that
was
is true.
Supposed to be with Ryan the night he died.
We've covered the whole thing on Bam Margera here on the Black File. So if you want to watch it, we do have it here on our channel.
Exactly. Go ahead and check us out. We've got it.
I'm in danger.
Says the line there probably. All right, let's go find some booty. I'm not talking about Aaron Carter. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, Lisa Boo. Yep, thank you. Lisa Boo's got the right idea. Hoist the colors. All right. Let's see here. So everywhere else here, SOL, haha emoji. Thanks for that, Lisa Boo. Spirit Halloween has dodgeball movie costumes. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a demon on Halloween. Thank you.
Hey, that's fun. Anyways.
I'm thinking, thank you for that, Matthew Coburn. Sarah Serenity, I'm thinking of doing Halloween Horror Nights for Halloween, but I just don't want to go alone.
I bet Halloween got absolutely fucked this year.
I
Yeah.
know
it did.
but Halloween is my favorite holiday. Says Odd Cinderella. Nope, tomorrow Bush is going to be open all the way through Halloween. Okay, well, I hope these guys have got their shit straight. Let's see. Prices dropped for Halloween Horror Nights because of low attendance this year. Yeah, damn right. Mr. Quake, Jack Doherty needs to get slapped. Seriously. Yeah, but did all the haunted houses and scare zones get damaged? Probably. Probably, Five-Setter. I've only been to Halloween once at SeaWorld, says Sarah Serenity. I got it. We need more black guys. Yeah, probably. Let's see here. SeaWorld is not open tomorrow. I just don't know what is going to happen for Halloween.
See, that makes me sad because Sis and I have been going to Halloween for a long time.
I've been to Halloween. I've been to Halloween like once or twice.
Okay, well, you want to know something really funny about Halloween?
You know the Raven twins?
Yeah, you remember when they had the Raven twins?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really the year we turned 21. And we met the owner, and they was like, I knew I should have done the Raven twins next year. He's like, I would have cast you two right away. I know. We're like, aww.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Well, I mean, then the next year we ended up actually, one second, I'm turning. Yeah, we ended up being scary actors, which.
So yeah, all this that we've just talked about, the whole piracy stuff, all the good and wonderful things is happening in California. Like Angel says, this is something that needs to be nationwide, to open to other states. But that's going to be
at the very least force the bastards to acknowledge it.
But Angel, that's going to be a very Herculean mountain to climb.
Yeah, it's not like but Jose, don't you know? Every single state likes working with each other, and they all adopt each other's laws in order to benefit each other. Don't you know that's how America works?
Where the fuck did you hear that lie?
Your ass.
The Alterverse?
I'm kidding, no.
The Alterverse?
Jeez, man.
My ass is quite a good source of information.
Hello, welcome to the United States of America, where, none of our laws are actually united.
Ass. The United States of ass.
The only thing consistent about the United States is inconsistency.
Seriously, we got
laws. Truth.
And being an ass.
We literally have to write laws in order to bring down other laws. God dang it. You don't believe me?
But what if we circumvent those laws? Well, time to write more laws.
You don't believe me? Ask Prohibition. And that's not all that's been happening around here, has it? In terms of the video game spaces.
Alas, no. And it didn't seem some one annoying aspect. One of those things that we should have all seen it coming, but it was inevitable. It was going to happen sooner or later. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something else that is even more powerful than social media. Let's talk about VTubers for a second.
Yay, VTubers!
Now, as you know,
I like VTubers.
Yes.
They're fun.
VTubers started a bit farther than we expect, but they really took off during the COVID years, and now they have become such an entrenched aspect of social media. It's kind of hard to even go through the YouTube tab without finding at least one clip, and their names are becoming almost a household presence in those circles. This is nothing wrong. They're simply a different aspect of entertainment, and they are by themselves perfectly harmless. However, some people are not very happy that YouTubers are becoming so powerful. In fact, in the most recent Twitch popularity contest, they had to purposely exclude every single VTuber from the polls, otherwise they would have swept all the lines. Instead, they got replaced by a bunch of who the fuck keeps a name. But that's not what the issue is. The issue is that, apparently realizing that Cake was making one too many bad decisions, Twitch has decided to make its own bad decisions, and it rolled a list of rules about what and how Twitchers, or rather VTubers, the ethos of Twitch, let's be honest, this is just about them, should be dressing over. And this applies to VTubers as well, and this has resulted in a cavalcade of complaints and anger as the rules have become increasingly stringent and yet very double-sided, because for some reason they only seem to apply to them. With this new article by Indie100, written by Jake Bristock, Twitch now responds to backslash as VTubers are forced to cover up their models in a divisive rule change. That's right, baby. You're showing too much skin on your fictional anime girls.
Oh my goodness.
That is ridiculous.
What?
It's literally a cartoon character.
It's too sexy. We gotta cover that up. By the way, for the record, the very second that I found this article, I found it right next to a clip of a real-life Twitch streamer that streamed with an actual vibrating machine connected to her ass. The screen was divided between her face, her ass, and a tiny corner where the actual game was being played.
Oh my god.
I want you to keep that in mind.
How does that not break terms and services?
Shut up, that's why. Twitch has responded to the backlash that it has received for forcing VTubers to cover up the models they used to stream with. VTubers are known as streamers that use a virtual avatar created using computer graphics. And there's a number of them that have huge followings. We got the Hololives, the Holoens, we got the Sakanas, and the Fishman somehow picks off his ladies from the psychiatric ward. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Their names are becoming very popular. Now, the streaming platform released the enforcement notes on October the 7th for clarity and examples of the community guidelines. And the key one that has a number of platform users have blasted about how revealing VTubers avatars are allowed to be. Now, I want you guys to listen to this carefully and tell me, like, off the top of your head, how many actual streamers don't ever give a shit about these laws.
Go for it.
The attire policy applies to VTubers in the same way that it applies to other streamers. Twitch said, lying as well as they breathe. Genitalia, buttocks, hips, female-presented nipples, and underbust must be covered at all times on general streams. These guidelines apply to VTuber models, but not video game characters, including those uploaded into games such as VR chat. Hip coverage is often a forgotten rule. Please make sure that your VTuber model covers that area. Take a moment to just take this in.
Yeah, and then...
Take a moment, just take in the hypocrisy.
Yeah, and it looks like...
Yeah, there we go. Tastes good, doesn't it?
One of the VTubers actually responded to this one. You were actually scrolling.
Yeah, I was showing that it was Kabuki Koi was sharing the tweet here in the article. Exceptions for VTubers specifically is wild. We are just 2D avatars, but 3D hips, genitalia, buttocks, underbust, and female-presenting hips are nipples are fine. Huh? Apologies, I believe.
Now the best part is, yeah, there you go. Go ahead. So read the Twitch response.
Yeah. Apologies, but I believe you are reading this incorrectly. Genitalia, buttocks, hips, female-presented nipples, and underbust must be covered at all times on general streams. VTuber models are held to the same attire guidelines as other streamers. And they have...
This got community noted.
The screenshot they had posted contradicts their statement. Humans and VTubers are being held to a different standard than users streaming sexual content on VR chat. VR chat models are avatars for the user, and as are VTuber models, yet only VR chat avatars are exempt from this rule.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
By the way,
that does not make sense at all.
Allow me to add a small addendum then. Just as this happened, Twitch wrote a very specific set of new rules about anti-harassment on their channels. And the Twitch rules go like this. You are not allowed to make derogatory statements about another person's perceived sexual practices, morality, or health. You must not allege that a person is sexually immoral due to their attire or physical appearances. You cannot state that a person's attire affects negatively on their sexual practice. You cannot suggest that a person's channel is only popular or has not been suspended due to sexual favors. That is very specific. Repeatedly negative targeting another person with sexually focused terms like whore or virgin, or making claims that another person likely has sexually transmitted infection due to their sexual practices. So at the same time that they roll a set of rules that are meant to basically screw over the VTubers while conveniently double standarding real life girls that do cam work on Twitch, they drop a bunch of very, very specific things that you're not allowed to say all of a sudden. I don't know you guys, but I am noticing as hard as I possibly can right now.
Jesus!
It sounds to me like the mods on Twitch are the biggest bitch-ass simps that the world has ever seen, and they are trying to protect their queens as much as they can. And that means that everybody else gotta go down, including all those damn anime girls that dare to take away from their clout.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm sorry, but double standards suck.
Yeah.
Double standards are stupid.
You can't have one thing and then ostracize other people for the same
You
thing.
can't favor one side.
Because then
it
you're
only
biased.
gets worse from there when you realize that they're allowing everything that they're complaining about. Why do you think hot tub streams are still there?
Oh my god. Alright, well, continuing
They're just
with...
being stupid.
Well, is there any more to this article?
Yes, there is.
All right.
This sparked a huge outcry among some VTubers who stream using models that seemingly break the guidelines, as they have to commission new models at a huge cost that can also take time.
So, like we've got the VTuber Leah Kitties. Twitch has now confirmed that VTubers' hips must be covered. I can think of many VTubers who don't have their hips fully covered, me included. The issue is commissioning new outfits to meet the ever-changing guidelines is expensive and time-consuming. Be aware of this clarified rule.
Yeah, the other thing about that is then they also would have to have that re-rigged because it's a brand new model.
Yeah.
That is
That
expensive as shit.
Takes a lot of time too. So then they have to stop their streams because they can't stream because of these
Yeah, you can't
guidelines.
use the old one, but then you have to wait for the new one.
Yeah.
It gets worse. The very next Twitch from another VTuber by the name Harper, she got a sexual content warning from the last live streams. She says, and I quote, "I had a onesie on with a normal amount of chest shown. I do not see why that got flagged. If you're not capable of telling us why we got an infraction, what do you possibly expect us to do?" Now, I want you to look at her model with the froggy onesie, exposing the boobs, and tell me how many of the other streamers, the real live streamers, stream with way more teeth shown than that.
A lot.
Yeah. In fact, let me
Also,
go to Twitch right now.
Hot. That is hot.
It is gorgeous.
Let's go ahead and follow.
In fact, you know what? Let me go to Twitch right now. Let me tell you the first thing I'm gonna see. Give me 1 second.
Go for it, Angel.
I'm not gonna show it because I don't want to get like stricken or something like that.
Also, I'm sorry, but why are they sexualizing hips?
Right.
Hips don't lie. They are hot.
They're just hips.
You cover those hips right now, young lady. That is filthy.
Like Shakira's
That is
hips don't lie.
embarrassing.
Shakira, Aura hack.
Here's the best part. The best part is I'm scrolling down the Twitch, and you know what I see? Square. You know what I see more than anything else?
What do you see?
VTubers.
Of course.
It doesn't matter how hard they try. They refuse to acknowledge that VTubers are the most powerful force in there. In fact, the first real life girl VTuber I see here is exposing about 45% more tits. And her boobs are like 60% bigger. Like, Jesus Christ, woman, what the hell are these?
They're melons.
It kind of makes this whole...
But she's not getting a strike.
It makes all of this effort, all this, like, nitpicking, and all this rule mongering that they're doing on Twitch entirely pointless.
Let's see over here.
No, seriously, you know what? I'm even gonna go the extra mile. Here's the channel.
Wait, go back down, go back.
Where?
Here's the name of. You know what? I'm not gonna show it because I don't want her to get into shit. Juan, I'm gonna send you the link. You can look at it yourself and tell me. And I implore you to tell me why is this person not getting a strike right now? Give me 1 second.
Go.
My internet is shit. I'm sorry.
While you're pulling that up, we
there
got
it
the
is.
rest of the article
Sent.
on here. Let's see here. We want to get this right and appreciate all the feedback, as VTubers are and always will be a really valued part of the Twitch
Doesn't
community.
sound like it.
According to Twitch community notes, quote, swimwear, shorts, and bodysuits are permitted as long as they completely cover
No,
the
it's
genitals.
shorts.
Short
Shorts. There's a
shorts.
difference.
Like
Booty shorts.
Yeah, okay, so booty shorts are permitted as
Oh
long.
my god!
Good grief.
The rules make no sense.
Like, dude,
They're both
do you wanna
contradictory
cover
and
up-
double-edged.
Do you want them to cover up or not?
Here's the thing, mostly when people draw their characters in, swimsuits, they're bikinis. Yeah. They show a shit ton of boobs and hips.
So much
Yeah.
gorillas.
No, can't do that. Sorry, block that shit right now.
No, remember they said as if they're wearing swimwear, it's okay.
Translation, we can allow the hot tub streams and we can allow all the real life girls
like for
to
example,
do whatever they want.
Oh my god!
Whoa, holy shit.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
how is that person not getting a strike right now, Juan?
That's a very good
Why,
question.
why are the real life titties getting less standards than fictional titties?
Are those real?
Come on.
Yeah, those are real.
Damn!
I don't care if they're real. I care about the fact that this person is getting away with the shit that a VTuber cannot.
Appropriately.
Oh my fucking god! We're not trying to.
Are you listening, Twitch? Where's the strike? I want to see it.
Like,
What
for
are the
record,
standards?
We have to say this for the record, folks. We are not asking anyone in any way, shape, or form to come after this one Twitch streamer that we showed.
Of course
who's-
not.
No,
She's done
that's
nothing
not
wrong.
it. We were showing this as an example. And how the hell is this lady's massive ample boobalas okay to have out on Twitch when apparently VTubers can't show their hips?
Yeah, it's just
Don't
the double
forget-
it's the double standard thing. Why are you allowing
No, the anime waifus.
real humans to do
Only
this?
Real waifus have
Yeah, real women to do this and not
2D
VTubers.
and not 2D models.
Don't forget. Remember that I told you before, that video that I saw right after the article? Right now, somewhere in Twitch, there is a girl covered in oil, slathered like a PD victim, ass hanging right out on a swimsuit with an actual like a literal vibrating machine connected to her hips, treating her ass like a pile of bread dough, and playing a game on the corner of the screen.
I'm
And she's
sorry,
just getting
but
away with it.
I thought that that's not allowed on Twitch.
You know what?
It is, because Twitch is basically a cam girl site with like a Gucci belt around it. That's what.
Really? Because I've heard a lot of people tried doing things like that and they got banned.
Yeah, immediately.
And yet the people who are running Twitch make the monkeys from The Simpsons look like intelligent creatures. You know that one scene.
Don't forget.
Wait. Don't they say that Twitch is supposed to be like kind of family friendly?
It is.
I'm just saying that's not family friendly.
Oh my god.
It's friendly to my desire to make families. Dish. There.
I mean, things like that should be on a separate site, not on a family friendly site. Otherwise, you can't claim to be family friendly.
But that's the point. If you keep it on the ledge and you claim his family, you make money from all the millions of minors. Let's not lie to ourselves. Like more of like half of Twitch's like audience is children. They need them there because that's how they make money, and that's why the standards are so weak. That remember what happened last year? Last year, a girl, I forgot her name. No, that's a woman. That doesn't deserve to be called a girl. A woman-ass woman basically took off her panties and shoved her microphone in areas where no microphone should be, and she got banned for only 3 days. Meanwhile, a VTuber can do something nowhere near that level of horrible, and they can get potentially suspended for life.
Okay, yeah,
Double standard at its finest.
See, that's an issue. Like, if I'm going, like, we have no qualms about sex workers. Good for them. The only thing is, people shouldn't really have to be scrolling through and then suddenly they see a preview of that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, like I said, Twitch has been doing everything they can to turn
Twitch needs to get its act together.
Yeah.
Now, if Twitch has its only R-rated thing where you have to verify that you're of age and all that stuff,
hey, I'm 18
that's fine.
plus,
and then you have to actually click to get onto that portion side. Okay, fine, let's go.
But you can't. Money.
That is the act.
I mean,
that's the thing. This is the act.
No,
the whole point of it is that Twitch
different parts
faster, and the kids will
guys,
have.
No,
Angel, what's up?
Because
that's the thing is they cannot get the act together because that is the act. The act is basically, oh shit, we are almost turning into a porn site. We gotta lower this shit down, but also we cannot drive away the children because it doesn't matter how accepted it is. There is a stigma against porn. People talk about Twitch in an open setting. People don't talk about X videos in an open setting because it is a stigma. We don't talk about it. It is inappropriate.
Well, then they need to stop with the double standard then.
Yeah,
because,
I was gonna say, if they're really...
they need the double standard. This entire thing runs on double standards. It's always been like that.
Well,
that's the worst part.
Well, they might want to rethink about their process then.
Yeah.
They will never. Many years ago, Project Melody debuted on Shutterbait and accidentally BTFO'd everybody with the realization that, oh shit, the people on the internet love the anime girls. And every VTuber ever since doesn't have to go into that kind of work like she did, but all they gotta do is the implication. Because it's all because of the implication. The point is, 2D is too superior and the 3Ds cannot handle that shit. So the simps that work at Twitch are basically making every rule they can to screw them over while casually ignoring everybody who breaks the rules on the side as long as it fits their benefit. It's corrupted. The whole thing is corrupted. It's always been.
Why do you think we went over to Kick, other than the fact that Twitch didn't help us out in any way, shape, or form? No one was watching.
Now
us
we
on
wait
Twitch.
for Kick to do something worse.
No, we don't have to wait for Kick to do anything worse. They just platform idiots like Johnny Somali and Jack Doherty.
Yeah, and it's not, and
being
you
said,
can't blame Kick for that. It's not their fault.
No,
you're right. But what I can blame is people for their actions and for the consequences thereof. That being said, guys, I don't like to end things on a bad term. So while I don't have an article for it, allow me to offer you 2 small pieces of good news.
Okay.
The first one is that we were born at the same time as Kubo Tite existed. And Bleach is back on top of the fucking world.
Yay.
Because that baby aired a new episode today and it managed to rival numbers with Dragon Ball Daima. And that is fucking crazy when you think about it.
Wow.
Yeah. It got pretty close. And the second is, despite its initial failure at the box office, Transformers 1 has officially reached an earning of $105 million globally from its original $75 million budget.
All right.
It is not a massive success, but it is still a success.
So the Transformers 1, that awesome, cool action adventure, family friendly romp about how Transformers started transforming. That was quite a catch with the kids, right?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Right?
Pretty damn good.
Or
Right?
maybe most of the people who went to see it were us
Nerds.
like
Like nerds.
us adult nerds.
Right.
Yeah, they actually grew up
I'm
with
just happy that
Transformers.
it's making money.
I'm
Just happy that it made money.
Yeah.
So are we over here now.
And with
Now,
that, go on, Angel. You got
to
more.
cap it off. Sorry, to cap it off with that, do you ever just one last bit? Do you remember Dungeons and Dragons,
Yes.
What about it?
Yeah,
the movie with Chris Pine?
yeah, was wonderful.
Well, it didn't do very well in theaters either. But the second it went to streaming, it has become consistently one of the top 10 watch movies for almost like a whole year straight.
I knew it was gonna be.
Yep.
Dude,
Okay,
that
so
was
it gained-
such
so
a
it gained
good
cult
one.
following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
So it may not have been the spectacular success it deserved, but I'm glad to know that no matter what, good content is still getting success. Let's hope that it keeps going, and it hopes that these films they obtain the appreciation that they deserve. That is all. for
Listen,
now.
I'm just happy that the D&D movie was literally exactly what you would expect from D&D.
Yeah.
And with that, folks,
Yep.
we have reached.
And I'm just happy that we are so barack.
All right, Angel, thank you. And with that, we have reached the end of our program here on the Ravens Flock, and we appreciate all of you tuning in tonight. You guys have been very fantastic. You guys have been awesome.
Let's take a look in the chat before we actually start wrapping up properly, Jose.
Go for it.
Let's see here. Am I a furry now? No, you're not. Let's see, Sarah. Let's see, it looks like they're going-
What kind of question is that?
Let me take a look over here. Holy fuck. All right, so let's see here.
That's a lot of comments, Juan.
Okay, so everyone. I only watched those haunted. Okay, I love Iron Mouse. I'm jealous of Guara or whatever her name is. I should be the most powerful sea animal on this website. Guargora is what you mean. There was a VTuber at AFO Rave as a special guest, and she was such a sweetheart. Yes, that one. Let's see. Holy fuck! It's a slippery slope to the 10,000-year-old
Oh,
vampire.
Gargura. She's the shark girl.
Right. Let's see.
American has rock and roll, baby.
Like Family Guy said.
Yeah.
Why are people losing their shit over characters and how they look? Because they're puritanical hypocrites. Let's see.
Yes.
They hate pussy stuff, as they're said. Hips, really? Lamau. Oh no, that's crazy. Like boobs and genitalia only exist in bathrooms.
Listen, underbusts can
Yeah.
be really nice, but the side boob, man. Ooh, the
Side-
side
Yeah.
boob is...
Are whale nipples verboten too? Asking for a friend.
Apparently, only the socially acceptable male nipple is allowed. So this would be allowed, even though I'm not
God.
showing my male nipple.
Here's the funny thing.
It's
It's
like
like, literally, a nipple is a nipple. It doesn't matter on men or women. It's just the women are more sexualized.
America loves attention. Yes, they do.
Yes.
No, sorry, you use that thing to feed babies and nothing else. Now
Wow,
put those
but
boobs away
that's
or I'll
not
put you in a
sexual
camp.
at all.
Putting you in a camp right now. How dare you have
You
rights?
can't call them virgins. The incels have spoken. Ha 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 ha. According to Joseph.
Also, Howard, double standards definitely suck ass. Incel virgins. My brain is fried at this point. I feel like all the cringe shit imploded in my brain. How can a virtual character get flagged? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Those things are huge. I bet that's why the dude crashed on his car on kick. Wow. Let's see. I guess I'd be screwed on Twitch because my large boobs and white hips. No, it's just your hips have to
Yep,
be
sorry,
covered.
big
Yeah,
tits.
Boobs have to be
None.
covered all the way. So
Wait,
I guess.
see,
The tits are not halal. They have to go.
Yeah, see, the place is becoming 1924. Elvis documentaries have to be censored now. This is insane.
You shouldn't be going backwards. It's 2024, not 1924.
Something tells me Twitch doesn't know hentai
I actually
exists.
like that. Thank you. Oh god, this is so dumb.
Oh, we're shorts.
We wear short shorts.
Like those like a pea cup. Yeah, seriously. Ruined everything. Ew, ew, ew. Is it possible VTubers are of nebulous age? Maybe. Is it Belle Delphine on Twitch? I don't know what
Lots
the
of
hell.
vomit emojis here.
Belle Delphine ain't anywhere. I don't know what the hell she's doing. Known as softcore etchy site. Ha. See, oh god, I can never. Why? Definitely. I hope Daniel Bryan comes back to. He won't. Rise and Fall of AEW, Hypocrisy. Yeah, probably. Or XNXX. Or X Hamster. Yeah, that's all I know. I love Project Melody. Joke ruined. Let's see here. I'm literally having a real life anime girl. But I wouldn't do anything that extreme with a microphone. Ew. Yeah. No, please don't. That's bad for your health. Let's see. Ornamenta's a bum. Yeah, we know. I grew up on Transformers, Armada, and Beast Wars.
Yeah, almost canceled. Beast
I
Wars.
love those shows.
Optimus Prime and Megatron are MLK.
Yes, Beast Wars.
The garbage show Velma is canceled.
Thank God.
That's why we didn't try to mention it, but nice going. We mentioned it now.
I mean, it was inevitable it was going to happen, but at the same time, rip Bozo, rest in pepperoni, smoking that back one.
Sarah Serenity, we are a harem for the flock.
I mean, is that legal down here? Because I'm not sure if it...
Platonically!
Yeah! Okay. Please don't get us in trouble.
It's like that one harem where the first girl always wins.
We gotta be platonic here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
None of us is in high school. We're legally not allowed to be in a harem anymore.
Listen, they were being general about us. Okay, the general us. Anyways, so we have reached the end of the program. You guys have been fantastic. You guys have been awesome in the live chat. We thank you very much.
We survived.
We survived Hurricane Milton, but a lot of us are still feeling the effects of the aftermath.
Hey, you love my hug.
Yeah, we gotta get gas on the way up.
Yes.
Good luck.
We do have our the Beacons link uploaded to help out the cosplayers.
Some of the cosplayers who are friends to the Ravens flock.
Yes.
I'm going to share that Beacons link one more time. Beacons.ai/TRF cosplayers.
And if you haven't done so yet, reach out to whatever resources are available. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the FEMA website has updated their information where you can now apply for assistance if you were affected by Hurricane Milton.
Yeah, I think it was $750 if you lost all your food in your fridge, and then was it $1,200 if you've been without. Well, no, it was if you've been without power for 24 hours or more, $1,200.
Right, exactly.
Correct.
So I need that FEMA link. I need the FEMA link. Come on, someone.
It was disasterassistance.gov, I believe it was.
Is that the right?
It's fairly quick. I already did mine.
Just look it up. I believe that's what it was.
Let's see. Here.
I already did mine because I lost all the food in my fridge, so hopefully I can get that.
Yeah.
Wait, are you serious?
I have some good. Yeah, dude, I got some good sausages there that I had to throw away. It was very sad.
Oh no! Is that the good sausages we had?
They were Brazilian chorizos. I will never emotionally recover from this.
No, I got it. Disaster assistance.
Hopefully they'll help me out, because no, for real, my mom has to apply for that too, and my aunt has to apply because they all lost electricity, and yeah, all the fridges had that empty. I understand the necessity, but it still hurts.
All right.
Give me a second while we actually get all this out, because I want us to share that link with others here.
By all means, go right ahead.
What the fuck you mean access denied? What the fuck you mean nuh-uh?
Nuh-uh.
Bear with us, folks.
The fuck you mean nuh-uh?
Well, while Juan is doing that, I'm just gonna sit here and feel really happy that Bleach is back.
Guys, be careful when you're going out, because apparently people are starting to rob places now. Please be careful.
Of course.
Wait, seriously? Let me see.
Yeah, of course. There's always gonna be dumbasses in every society that decide to take advantage of a disaster to get from themselves. In fact, there was already a case of that. A bunch of assholes attacked a train in Chicago, stole a bunch of TVs, and then they tried to sell them, and the police found them immediately because you put yourself on Facebook, you dumbass.
Like a dumbass.
So,
yeah, please, for
you were about to experience a nuclear moment.
Anyway, so yes, the website's been posted and the resources are available to you. Please do not wait. If you are impacted by Milton and if you need help, go to the link, follow the instructions, and get the help you need. Now, with that being said, to address the next 7 weeks here on this channel, so for Los Amigos Play, Angel, I don't think there's going to be a guarantee that you're going to be present next Saturday, is there?
Due to a combination of work and whatever the hell I'm doing at the time, I will most likely alternate between Saturdays. Like, one I'll be there, one I will not be able to be there. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm supposed to be there this Saturday, but I'll let you know as soon as I get a proper update.
All right,
the office at work has lost power, so they can't tell me shit.
Understandable, but if you are available, will we be able to continue with the crazy adventures of
Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Because we're now on the villain route.
Yeah.
So happy with that.
Yeah, you guys are so happy about that.
Oh, yeah. Linkin Park, play louder.
Well, if he's not, then it will be Las Amigas Play.
With Hades?
Possibly.
By all means, enjoy yourself.
Forbidden cheese. And it will probably, considering everybody's schedules, be Las Amigas Play now through December.
Probably.
Probably,
Yeah, so,
but-
alternating on
We'll
that.
alternate on that. But yeah, no. And you can catch Los Amigos play every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Where, Angel?
Well, of course, you will see it on YouTube and...
I can't do the kick.
YouTube and Kick. There we go. Sorry, you cut out when you said
I
Kick.
can't do the kick.
Oh, yeah.
I kicked so hard that my foot flew out of the sky. I just recovered my phone like a basketball.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. And of course, for any wrestling fans out there, tune into my program, which is Wrestle Rewind, which is every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube and Kick, where me and my tag partner, Mr. Wander
Don't touch me!
we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. On last Thursday, we covered the Tuesday Night Ratings War of October 8th.
Oh, ladies, you're gonna fucking laugh.
Yep.
Hold on. What was NXT's rating?
What?
NXT's ratings, they drew an average of 874,000 viewers.
Not bad. What
Holy
was
shit.
AEW Dynamite's rating?
The AEW Dynamite drew its lowest rating in the
Ever.
televised history of 329,000 viewers.
What?
That's All Elite Wrestling. That's those guys.
What is going on?
Say the
Are
number
they
again.
actively kicking
What was
people
it?
out of the
Hold on,
stadium
hold on,
now?
Hold on. What was that number
Wow.
again? One more time, Jose. Hold on. Let's get a dramatic
Oh my
zoom
god.
on Jose.
All right, this week's AEW Dynamite drew in a disastrous 329,000 viewers, whereas WWE NXT on the CW network drew in 874,000 viewers.
That's like
Wow.
$500,000.
That's
500,000
pitiful.
difference. Wow.
That is very pitiful.
And this was like
I
one
want you
of the
to think about the fact that once upon a time AEW was competing with WWE, and now they can barely get slightly less than $250,000. Think about that for a second.
It's
slightly
really
more than $250,000.
Yeah, no, we covered that on our program as well as WWE's Bad Blood pay-per-view event, which was on October 5th, and it was friggin' awesome. On next week's edition of Wrestle Rewind, we'll go back to our regular format and we'll discuss the main event for this year's pay-per-view event of AEW's Wrestle Dream, which is happening tonight in Tacoma, Washington, where Bryan Danielson defends the AEW World Title against Jon Moxley, the master of Romper Stomper Jutsu.
Stupid gimmick. Let me take a look over here. Please pay Poppy's playtime, maybe, especially with the trailer of the Chapter 4. Let's see here. Before it got here, some jerk tied a dog to a fence out.
And luckily they're okay. Yep.
Yeah,
They already in foster care now.
that's a relief. Shoot.
And
I
also,
think someone's already adopting
Alex
him.
VA, Alex VA, welcome over here. You're kind of late. We're wrapping up over here.
go
They
up a
said they
tiny
had
bit.
to work at GameStop. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go
I
up a
can't
bit.
give it- What's up?
so for Matthew Coburn, yeah. So if you actually keep your fridge and freezer closed and never open it, it will stay colder longer. If
Yep.
you keep opening and closing it, it's
Gonna make it
Yeah.
worse. So, like, thankfully, you could if you keep your stuff closed for like at least 24 or 32 hours. Then you'll be okay. But
Also, you
don't
should-
press your luck with like the more perishable stuff. Like
yeah.
that.
You should also make sure to, if a hurricane is coming, freeze a crap ton of water bottles, and then if it goes out, remove them and put them in the fridge to keep that nice and cool, and then never open it again.
Exactly. Yep. That's
Yep.
an excellent piece of advice there, ladies. Thank you for
Turn that shit into a glacier. Develop
Pretty
newfound
much.
bacteria in there.
Now getting back to closing things off, Wancho, take it from here.
Okay, well, yeah, and of course we got my program over here, which is the Black Files, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. As you guys notice, on this channel, we cover, on this program, we cover a whole wide swath of stories covering the world of nerd and geek culture. But on the Black Files, we just hone in on one story and we cut to the truth of the matter. We didn't have any Black Files this Wednesday because fucking Milton.
Because Milton decided,
wanted to
no,
drop by.
you no have podcast, no.
But I can,
Oh,
but
God.
I-
Milton was the Black
Yeah.
File.
However,
He
I
wanted
can-
to come and say hi.
But however, I can argue that between WasabiCon and Jack Dougherty, either one of those stories would be worthy of a Black Files episode.
They would be, except I don't want to give Jack Doherty a full 2 hours. And WasabiCon, hi there, Tom, you dope. WasabiCon got exactly what they're supposed to be getting, so this is all the bandwidth I'm willing to give them. I was actually going to try to discuss how everyone's complaining of ridiculous standards on stuff. For example, how earlier this week, we had some stuff coming out of the Tomb Raider animated series on Netflix. How Lara Croft is woke now because she has a man jaw and she has no boobs, even though her boobs are still huge, and she just has a strong jawline on her.
Yeah, it's not like, there are masculine women out there.
Yeah, there
Wow.
are plenty.
Yeah, what would
You dislike Lara Croft because she's not as sexy as before. I dislike Lara
she's
Croft
rated
because she
tubes.
doesn't have guns.
Yeah, she's
we are
rated
not
tubes.
the
She
same.
has to be more muscular.
Yeah, if you're going to be rating tubes, you need to be muscular. And
you
I'm
gotta be
sorry,
toned.
she's still hot.
Hey,
You gotta be toned. Look at that. You see
Guys.
that cut? You see that line there? You gotta be toned up for that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do the guys want? Do they want her to be all pixelated,
Super-
boobage, like
Yes.
the
No,
PlayStation?
no. They literally want her to look like a Barbie.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Wrong.
It just,
Big
They
tits,
want her
big
to have her
ass,
guns back.
super
it was-
skinny.
It was gonna be that shit. I was
Oh,
gonna talk
and
about
don't
how-
forget big lips.
I was gonna also.
I don't
talk-
care. They took the guns. 0 out of 10.
Wait,
Okay,
did they take her guns?
Yeah, she wasn't.
She has not been able to use
Oh,
guns since the
come on. She
stupid
does
ass
have
reboot.
guns. She should have them back.
She should have her guns, actually.
Check the chart.
Give her the damn guns, you
so it's
cowards!
Let me see.
Yeah, I would say we are good after the hurricane. Sis and I never lost power.
No.
We
These
lost power
guys
for
did.
We were yelling-
12,
we were out-
14, 15 hours.
We were yelling
actually.
at the power to not go off.
But we also got off very
we gotta
lucky.
get back to
Yes.
Juan.
So.
So you see, like, I was actually wanting to cover that shit because, like, basically these same dopes are trying to say how everything got wokeified and all this shit. There's a whole article from Variety about this stuff. I was gonna bring it up. I was gonna talk about that, but that can wait for another time. But you better believe that we can have these kind of in-depth discussions on stuff. And yeah, I agree with you, Angel. She should have her guns, or at the very least, show how she gets her guns. Yeah, she could still rock the bow and arrow, which is, I mean, who the fuck doesn't like seeing Lara Croft draw it back and whip it out?
It's different.
But
Dude,
like,
I'd love
Origin stories into getting the guns. There you
Yes.
like yeah, like having the guns or whatever. Like, oh shit, I'm out of ammo. All right, trying to pull out the longbow. Fuck,
There's
that makes
still hope, Angel.
So be sure to request access as we go live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube and Kick for the Black Files.
And of course, tune
Nice.
into our main show, the #1 show on our channel, The Ravens Flock, which is every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick, where we, the Motley Crew nerds, are gathered here every week to discuss with you the latest news and topics circulating in the world of nerd and geek culture. Whether it be a slow week, a busy week, or even a dead week, no matter how many hurricanes we get slammed on the way, or how many people out themselves for doing something stupid on social media, there's always something to talk about, and we'll be here to share with each and every one of you. Now, folks, once again, we want to thank you for tuning in tonight. We want to thank you guys for being awesome on this chat. This has been something we've been doing for many years, working hard and staying strong to make your voice our mission.
Our mission!
With that
You were
being
late.
said,
It's
Juan?
the delay. Don't worry about it.
with that being said, Juan, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Folks, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of The Ravens Flock, hosted by Jose Casabona, Angel Mendez, Zayan Rose Cosplay, Dragonfang Cosplay, K-Storm Cosplay, and yours truly, Juan Arouse. As we bring you the latest news in the world of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between, working hard and staying strong to make your voice our mission. Join us as we go live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content, become an inner flocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning
Nice.
in to another exciting live edition of our flagship show. Nerds watching all over the internet, we are the Ravens Flock, and
We hate hurricanes.
we
Fuck
hate
you,
her.
Milton.
Fuck you, Milton.
Fuck you, Milton.
Please, everyone, stay safe.